Hi Best Buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden. I just love using napkins in my journals, but I don't like it when they get all shiny. I don't know about you, but I don't like that shininess in my journal with the napkins. But look, these are beautiful. They crinkle, they're firm. Oh, you can do so much with these. So let's begin. All right. So I have gone ahead and separated my napkin. You know most napkins have 3 plies. You take it on the corner. You can use a piece of tape. That's one method. You can just scritch it like this because sometimes I find that the tape sticks and it rips my napkin, and I like to use all the layers, save all the layers. So here's a real beauty right here. So this is the secret right here, is the freezer paper. There's one side that's waxy and one side that is just the paper. You want to put the waxy side up, just like this. And I like to hold mine in place because 1, it curls because it's been on a roll, and 2, it just moves around on my glass board and I don't care for that. So you're going to put your napkin right side up on the side of the wax paper. The wax side of the paper is what I mean to say. I'm going to move it a little bit over to the edge because I don't want my iron to melt the wax without the napkin being on top. And we're just going to gently move it, not too fast, slowly. Give that a chance to melt. You're going to put your setting of your iron on hot, pretty hot. Not as hot as it will go, but definitely about in the middle part of the red of your iron setting. Give it a little chance. Then what I'd like to do is go ahead and take the tape off. I know it's not completely adhered yet, but for me to be able to get it completely on the corners, I like to take it off of the taped down surface and just cut where the napkin edge is. This is not a full napkin. I just took a little piece of a large napkin and cut it so that you would be able to see. If I get it too big of a piece, you're not able to see what I'm doing. So I just cut it down. I cut it to size so you'd be able to see it. So here we are. It's all cut. So we're going to really adhere it to the napkin. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. It's finally warmed up here and the sun is shining, and it's much nicer than it was. Yesterday was so cold. I had to go out and do quite a few errands, and I never did warm up until I got in the bed. Never warmed up. It was so cold. There you go. Look, guys. Look. Ah! I just love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's do it one more time. Here's our freezer paper. The side that's the paper goes down. The side that's the wax side is up. I'm going to tape just a little bit of my corners because I don't like it moving around on me. Now you're going to take your napkin. Isn't this a beauty? Take your napkin and place it right side up on top of the wax part of the napkin. I do like to put my iron first right in the middle and let it just sit there for a few minutes, and then gently start pulling it to the corners. start pulling it gently to the corners. All right, it's adhered enough that I can take my tape off of the corners. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just taking that tape off. Okay, and I'm going to cut where the napkin, the edge of the napkin, cut off that paper so that I can really adhere the napkin to the freezer paper without worrying about this wax getting all over my iron. There we go. Now let's really make sure it's stuck to the freezer paper. You know, some things that you can do with these napkins once you have gotten this step completed. You can take and actually put it in a journal as a journal page. Yep, that's right, as a journal page. Because, let me shut my iron off and set it down. There we go. Because this side is paper. It's paper. So you can write on this easily. You could ink it up, fold it in half, make it a piece of page in your journal. That is what I think I'm going to do with this huge napkin. I know you can't see it because it's so very huge. But I am going to make this one into a page in one of the journals. It's going to be gorgeous. This napkin here has absolutely beautiful butterflies on it. Because it's firm and it is, you're able to cut it. And you can cut out these butterflies. I'm terrible at fussy cutting, but okay, we're right here on screen and we're going to fussy cut. The more practice I get right, the better you'll be. That's what I keep telling myself. You could, if you wanted to cut these butterflies out, sometime when you're like sitting and like my hubby, we like to watch TV at night, and sometimes I don't really care to watch it. I just am just there with him enjoying the time together, and I will just fussy cut a bunch of things as the TV's going. All right, so you've got this beautiful little thing cut out, and you've made some ephemera with these napkins. In the video, in some of my other videos, I've shown you how to make these adorable little envelopes. You could glue this right on here. That's precious, absolutely precious. Here's another one that's made with napkins. This is a fold out. You see that? It's a fold out. You can stamp on the napkins. Let's do that real quick. Let's take this one that we just did, and let's take this stamp. Yes, it's still dirty. I'm so sorry. And let's go ahead and, oops, ink it up real quick. And let's stamp these words onto this napkin to show you what that looks like. my lid back on. Here we go. Let's stamp this. Let it adhere for a few minutes. There you go. That's really pretty. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. You can make pockets like this one. So adorable. Now I did go ahead and sew mine. You know how I like to sew paper. And there's a little tiny one. Look at this. It's so tiny. And there's this one. Now this is like an envelope. I lined it with some printed paper. I just love it. So I love it because it's not shiny. It crinkles, and we love that crinkle. You can add it to your journal as a page. You can cut things out easily because it is firm. And you can make ephemera out of these beautiful napkins. Oh, I just love napkins. I hope you love napkins too. And please subscribe and join my channel. We will have great fun. Have a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye now.